Legislator Tien Chiu-chin is pushing for the establishment of Makao National Park to protect the nature environment. But the Fort Dalian Township, Datong, Jianshi, Fuxing, and Wulai Township, which are located inside the proposed park area, are against the project. The people signed a joint statement on February 24, charging that the government had failed to consult with the locals during the planning process and hence violated the indigenous people's basic law.
In October 2008, the Ministry of Interior approved the project to establish Makao National Park, which was first proposed in 2002. The planned park covers 4 townships where it has the largest Daya population. Several indigenous legislators have voiced their opposition to the establishment of the park, while non-indigenous lawmaker Tien Chiu-chin has been urging the locals to support the project.
If the indigenous people can prove their lifestyle in the national park remains the same as their ancestors and is compatible with the environment, then we can even authorize the locals to manage the park.
Legislator Tien Chiu-chin is pushing for the establishment of Makao National Park mainly to conserve the precious Chinese cypress trees in the area. But the plan is strongly opposed by the local Daya people. On February 24th, 4 county councillors and several community elders held a Say No to Makao National Park meeting in Yilan, a considerable part of which is covered in the proposed park.
If we agree with the legislator Tien to launch the project to establish the park, then what living space is left for the indigenous peoples? And what will happen to our lifestyle, our future and culture? Where should we go? There are quite few national parks in our country, but do they help the development of indigenous people in their neighborhood? What's portion of indigenous workers in those parks? Are they facing discrimination as temporary employees? The government should not narrow their living spaces.
There are already disputes in existing national parks where the indigenous residents are not allowed to practice some traditions. Although it is meant to conserve the environment, the proposed Makao Park is again threatening the Daya people's traditional way of life.
We have forest police and laws to deal with illegal loggers. Instead of enforcing the laws, they plan to set up the Makao Park to protect the forest. The problem is, will the park help rid all illegal loggers? It will only restrict our activities. We have a bad experience in Wulai, and our legislators know it very well. After the water conservation area was established in Wulai, we've had a difficult life. We can build houses or cultivate land. We have the land here, but we can use it. When the Makao Park is established, it will be the end of our Atayal people. Everything will vanish.
The Daya representative signed an anti-park statement and handed it over to the legislators. They hope local indigenous people's voices can be heard at the legislative end. The Construction and Planning Agency declined to comment on the issue, citing ongoing negotiations with the township officers. But the Daya people living in the proposed park area have vehemently expressed their strong opposition to the park. TITV Weekly.